Hi students, in the last class we saw related the what's the problems on the primary distributions, okay, as well as we saw the theoretical part, okay, and I hope all of you understand, okay. So we discussed as what in by overheads. Overhead is in the indirect expenses, okay. So this it comprises three elements, which is the material, labor, and the expenses, okay. So this indirect expense is divided into the indirect cost and whereas the indirect cost, okay. So the direct cost is, it will come under the prime cost, okay. So in the all indirect cost are the overheads, okay. So like this we discussed the classification of overheads, the functional classification, element wise classification, and the behavioral classifications, okay. So and the main thing is what's the stages for apportionment, okay. So stages for apportionment in the two ways, so the primary distribution and the secondary distribution, okay. So in the last class we saw the problem in the primary distributions, okay. So now we will see the theory related to the secondary distribution, okay. So now see, this is about the primary distributions, okay. So these are the expenses. These expenses are distributed on this basis of apportionment related to the area occupied, number of employees, direct wages, capital value, and brand direct labor, okay. So like this, okay. So now see the basis of apportionment and the secondary distribution, okay. So the basis of apportionment in the secondary distribution, okay. So now see these are the service department cost and the basis of apportionment, okay. So these are the cost, and with the help of this apportionment we have to distribute, okay. They will give the common, so this common we will distribute among the department on this basis of apportionment, okay. So now see this personnel department, okay, personnel department. So this personnel department, this cost we have to bifurcate on the basis of labor turnover or the total wages or number of employees, okay. So on this basis we have to divide this personnel department. Next, purchasing department. So this purchasing department also on the basis of value of material purchased or number of purchases order placed, okay. So on this basis we have to bifurcate. Next, timekeeping or payroll department. So this timekeeping or payroll department, this cost we have to bifurcate under the direct labor hours or machine hours of number of employees in each department, okay. On this basis we have to bifurcate the timekeeping or payroll department, okay. So the next, supervision. So this supervision on the basis of number of employees of direct wages, okay. So the supervisions we have to make on the number of employees, okay. So next, maintenance department. Maintenance department, it is depend on the hours worked for each department, okay. So hour wise means shift wise coming, the department wise workers are come. So this maintenance we have to see on the basis of hours worked for each department, okay. Next, storekeeping department. So this storekeeping department under this value of material of each department or number of requisition handled. On this basis you have to calculate this storekeeping department, okay. So next, recreation or the welfare or the canteen, hospital or service, insurance, accident, employers liability. These are the costs are bifurcated or the apportionment on the basis of number of employees or direct wages of each department, okay. Direct wages of the each department. On this basis we have to bifurcate, okay. Next, power. So this is one of the costs. So this cost is incurred on the basis of HP or technical estimated or value of plant, okay. So kilowatt, okay. So next, internal transport service. So this internal transport service, it is this apportionment cost on the basis of value of weight of goods transported or distance covered. On that distance covered, okay, on that it is the cost is bifurcated. Next, drawing office. So this drawing office also bifurcated on the number of drawings made or man hours charged, okay. So number of drawings made or man hours charged. On this basis it is the distributed. Next, planning and control. So for the planning purpose as well as control purpose, whatever the cost is incurred, so this cost incurred, it is an apportionment on the basis of machine hours or labor hours, okay. So next, training. So this training also one of the cost is incurred while giving the training to the staff at that time. The whatever the cost is incurred, so this cost is distributed or the apportionment on the basis of number of trainees or expenses incurred for specific groups in department, okay. So next, care taking and watching. So it is watching, it means what's the supervision of watching means what's to security purpose. Okay, so what is the area occupied, how it's how much the area occupied, on that basis it is the care taking, and the watching expenses are distributed or apportionment. Next, inspection. So this inspection is apportionment on the basis of direct labor hours or machine hours. Okay, so next, building service on the basis of area occupied. Okay, fire protection service on the basis of cost of assets. Okay, next, design pattern making on the basis of number of patterns made for or chargeable man hours. Next, tabulating and computing number of cards or tabs purchased or man hours or machine hours or computer hours. Okay, next, time and motion study. So these expenses are in this apportionment on the basis of time spent or for studies. Okay, so like this we have to bifurcate all these costs in the basis of apportionments. Okay, so it is very important, just you should know so which are those costs are bifurcated or the apportionment on the which basis you should know that. Okay, so now see the secondary distributions. There are two types of methods are there. Okay, the methods of reapportionment. Okay, so there is a reapportionment. Okay, so now there is a direct distribution method and the simultaneous equation method. Okay, so the problem will come on the simultaneous distributions as well as the direct distribution method. Okay, so this is very important things. Okay, so as these are the absorptions of overheads. Okay, absorption of overheads techniques or methods of absorption overheads. Okay, there are the techniques are the three methods are there, which are those production unit method, percentage method, and the hourly rate method. Okay, so this we will see in the next class. But see, so this second distribution method, there are two methods, the direct distribution method and the simultaneous equation methods. Okay, so these both are the very important for your exam oriented. Okay, so now related this problem on these direct distributions we will see, as well as simultaneous equation method on this problem we will see in the next class. Okay, so I hope just try to understand this theoretical part of the secondary distributions. Okay, and I hope you will be the understand. Okay, so thank you.